All right, you maniacs, Divisional Round weekend's here, and we've got a goddamn barn burner headed our way in the Motor City.
Oh, hell yeah, the Lions, they're coming in hot, 15-2, while the
Commanders, let's just say they kind of limped into the playoffs.
Yeah, they did. They backed in.
Vegas has got the Lions as 9.5-point favorites. Big spread. Can the Commanders pull off the upset? Or is this thing over before it even begins?
I think anyone counting out the Commanders, though, hasn't been watching Jaden Daniels play.
Yeah, he has been electric this season.
He's a stone-cold killer, man.
Dropping dimes, scrambling for first downs. The kid does it all.
That's right.
One of only 4 rookie quarterbacks to start and win 13 games, including the playoffs.
That's insane.
That's pretty remarkable, especially when you consider the state of that Commanders' offensive line for most of the season.
Oh, dude, he's been running for his life back there. And that's what makes him such a threat to a team like the Lions. Their defense has been banged up, especially in the secondary, and they've struggled against mobile quarterbacks all year. If they can't contain Daniels, he could single-handedly keep the Commanders in this game.
Oh, for sure. And don't forget Daniels. He's got Terry McLaurin out there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude's a burner.
He can take the top off of any defense.
If they connect on a couple deep balls,
watch out.
That could be trouble. But you know what? The Commanders' defense has quietly become a force under Dan Quinn.
No doubt.
They held opponents to under 21 points in 4 of their last 5 games.
Yeah, they've been stifling.
Yeah, you got to think that gives them some confidence going up against this high-powered Lions offense.
For sure. Their defense has been playing with a swagger lately, flying to the ball, creating turnovers, making life hell for opposing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If they can force Goff into a couple early mistakes, who knows? Maybe they can steal a possession or two.
Right.
But let's be real, the Lions offense is a goddamn juggernaut.
It really is.
They put up points in bunches, and they've got weapons all over the field.
It's not even fair. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams, Sam Laporta.
It's an embarrassment of riches.
And now you add a healthy David Montgomery to the mix alongside Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, man.
It's a nightmare for any defense, especially the Commanders who ranked 28th against the run.
Yeah, Montgomery being back is a game changer, gives them another dimension in the run game, keeps defenses honest.
Yeah.
Remember, the Lions had a bye week to scheme and get healthy? They're coming into this game fresh and prepared.
And don't sleep on Jared Goff.
Absolutely not.
Everyone wrote him off after he left the Rams.
Yeah, he was left for dead.
But the guy has been balling out in Detroit, throwing dimes, taking care of the ball, leading this offense with confidence. Only 3 interceptions in his last 14 games.
That's impressive.
It's pretty remarkable.
Goff's been a revelation, man. He's playing within himself, making smart decisions and letting his playmakers do their thing.
And let's not forget, they got Dan Campbell at the helm.
Oh, yeah. The dude's a madman.
Always got some trick plays up his sleeve. He'll have this team fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, he's going to have them frothing at the mouth.
And speaking of fired up, can we talk about the atmosphere at Ford Field? Yeah. Lions haven't hosted a playoff game in forever.
Those fans are going to be rabid.
They're going to be absolutely nuts in there.
Dude, Ford Field's going to be rocking. It's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. And it's going to be a huge advantage for the Lions. That crowd noise can really rattle a young quarterback like Daniels.
Yeah, especially a rookie making his first playoff start on the road. I mean,
in that environment.
That's a lot to handle.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, before we get into predictions.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a second to remind you, beautiful bastards, to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome breakdowns like this.
We appreciate ya.
We're just getting started, baby.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we've talked about the strengths. We've talked about the weaknesses.
Yeah.
A little bit about the history.
Right.
What's the bottom line? Who you got?
All right, let's dig a little deeper into this matchup.
Okay.
The Commanders, they've got a history of playing the Lions tough. Historically, the Commanders hold a command and lead in the all-time series, 31 wins to 16 losses.
Oh, wow.
And get this, they're undefeated against the Lions in the playoffs. 3 matchups, 3 wins, 1982, 1991, 1999. The Lions just haven't been able to crack the code.
So you're saying history's on the Commanders' side. That's got to give them some extra juice.
Maybe, maybe not. This Lions team's different, man. They're not haunted by the ghosts of playoffs past. They're hungry, they're confident, and they're playing with a swagger we haven't seen in Detroit for a long time. But it's definitely an interesting subplot. Adds a little extra spice to the mix.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let's get back to and now we've talked about the strengths, the weaknesses, the historical context. What's the bottom line? Who you got?
All right, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm leaning towards the Lions' home field advantage, the better team on paper, extra week of prep. All signs point to a Detroit victory, and this is a big boon, but the Commanders have that underdog mentality. They're playing with nothing to lose, and with Daniels at the helm, they can create chaos. That's the kind of team that can pull off an upset.
So you're saying there's a chance.
A chance.
That maybe, just maybe, the Commanders could shock the world.
Hey, anything's possible in the playoffs, man. That's what makes it so damn exciting.
I love it. I love it. All right, so you're taking the Lions, but what about the spread? 9.5 points is a lot to cover.
Yeah.
You think they're going to blow the Commanders out?
I don't know about blowing them out, but I think they win comfortably, maybe by a touchdown, maybe a little more.
Okay.
The Lions' offense is just too explosive for the Commanders to handle. They're going to put up points, and I'm not sure the Commanders can keep pace.
All right, last question. Over under 55.5 points.
Mhm.
Is the line what you're thinking? You going over or under?
I'm going under.
I think the Commanders' defense will be able to keep the Lions somewhat in check, at least early on. And if they can control the clock, keep the Lions' offense off the field, this one could be a lower scoring affair than people expect. Plus, Detroit's defense is no slouch either. They can get after the quarterback and create turnovers. Don't be surprised if this one turns into a bit of a defensive battle.
A defensive battle in the playoffs. That's not exactly what the people want, but hey, I'm here for it. A gritty, hard-fought game where every possession matters. Sign me up.
Exactly. It's not always about the offensive fireworks. Sometimes it's about those hard-nosed, grinded-out games that come down to the wire, and those are the games that are often the most memorable.
True. All right, we've broken down this matchup from every angle. We've looked at the stats, the history, the coaches. We even talked about curses. Now it's time to sit back, crack open a cold one, and enjoy the show.
Cheers to that, brother. May the best team win, and may our predictions be spot on.
You know what? I got a crazy thought. What if the Commanders' defense manages to completely shut down the Lions' offense? I know it's a long shot, but crazier things have happened. What if they force Goff into some early mistakes, maybe even a pick 6 or 2?
Whoa, hold on a second. You're talking about a defensive masterclass, a complete and utter shutdown of one of the most explosive offenses in the league. I mean, I respect the Commanders' D, but come on, that's a tall order.
I know, but what if, just for shits and giggles, let's entertain that scenario for a second. What if the Lions' offense sputters, can't find their rhythm, and the Commanders' defense starts dictating the pace of the game?
All right, I'll play along. If the Commanders' D pulls off a miracle, this game could go completely sideways. It could become a low-scoring, grinded-out kind of game, offensive slugfest where every yard is a battle.
Exactly. And in that scenario, the Commanders might actually have a chance. Remember, they've got a mobile quarterback in Daniels who can extend plays and make things happen with his legs. If the Lions' offense is struggling, those scrambles could be huge.
Yeah, I see your point. If the Lions' offense can establish a rhythm and Daniels starts making plays with his arm and legs, it could turn into a nightmare for Detroit. Suddenly that 9.5-point spread doesn't seem so insurmountable.
Shit, man, you're making me rethink my whole outlook on this game. Maybe I should be putting money on the Commanders after all.
Hey, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I still think the Lions win, but you gotta respect the Commanders' potential for an upset. That's what makes this game so damn intriguing.
You're right. Anything can happen. That's why we love this goddamn game. All right, folks, we've dissected this matchup 6 ways to Sunday. Lions looking like the favorites, Commanders with that underdog swagger. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. What's the goddamn score going to be?
All right, time to put my money where my mouth is. I'm saying Lions win this one 27-17. Cover the spread, but the game goes under.
Damn, that's a bold prediction.
Lions by 10, huh? You really think they're going to handle the Commanders that easily? I don't know, man. Daniels has that it factor, you know. I think it'll be close early, but the Lions pull away in the second half. Goff's going to find his groove. Those weapons are going to start making plays, and the Commanders are going to be playing catch-up. Detroit's defense will do enough to contain Daniels' Danish horns, force him into a couple of mistakes. That's all it takes, man.
All right, I hear you. Bold prediction.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what makes this shit fun, right? Anything can happen on any given Sunday. That's why we love this goddamn game. The unpredictability, the passion, the heartbreak, the triumphs, it's all part of the ride.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's the divisional round, baby. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, and we're in for a hell of a show.
Damn straight. All right, folks, we've reached the end of our breakdown. Hopefully we've given you some insights, some laughs, and maybe even some betting tips. If you win some money off our predictions, you're welcome. But remember, gamble responsibly, folks. Don't bet the rent money.
Word. And for those of you who haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our future breakdowns. We've got plenty more playoff action coming your way.
That's all she wrote, folks. Until next time, peace out, and may your team reign supreme.